See huge amount of money the DOS reportedly collected from the federal government to sell out Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to air this morning. As our headline for this morning says that see the huge amount of money the DOS reportedly collected from the federal government to sell out Nnamdi Kanu. Well, in a controversial claim, the Biafran Liberation Army (BLA), led by Ross, has accused indigenous people of Biafra IPOB Directorate of State (DOS) of betraying their leader Nnamdi Kanu. The accusation was made in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, as cited by the latest news blog, where Ross alleged that the DOS collected a $9 million bribe in exchange for facilitating Kanu's arrest by the Nigerian government. The post has sparked outrage and deepened divisions within the pro-Biafra movement. Ross questioned the sincerity of the DOS, suggesting that they are only pushing for Kanu's release now because of the alleged bribe money has been exhausted. Well, in the fiery statement, Ross wrote, "I am still wondering how those who sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for $9 million will still come out now and cry for his release. If I may ask, does it mean the money is exhausted already? Because the money is finished. You have now realized you've committed an unforgivable crime. DOS, you sold Mazin Kanu to the zoo, sold ESN to the zoo. So what is that thing you are still looking for?" He went further to accuse the DOS of collaborating with Nigerian authorities, often referred to as the zoo by pro-Biafran activists, claiming they are now collecting additional funds in exchange for targeting other prominent Biafran figures, including Simon Ekpa and the United States-based Biafran supporters. Well, Ross expressed his frustration, saying the only opinion you have now is continuously collecting money from the zoo, promising them you are going to continue attacking Simon Ekpa and the USB United States of Biafrans. This is exactly what is happening. I am still surprised how this huge number of stupidity and idiocy will be packed in the brain of one black man. That is really what is giving me cause of concern. As it stands now, even if Jesus Christ comes physically in Igbo land, he must be sold again for the second time. This latest accusation is part of a border crisis within the Biafra independence movement, which is being marked by infighting and conflicting strategies. The detention of Mazin Kanu, who has been held by Nigerian authorities since his controversial arrest in 2021, remains a point of contention. And that was what I was saying here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Betrayal. See huge amount of money the DOS reportedly collected from the federal government to sell out Nnamdi Kanu. Well, this is just from Ross, because Ross, the self-proclaimed chief of staff of the Biafran army, is saying that the Directorate of State sold out Nnamdi Kanu, that finished the money, that's finished spending the money now, they're now using the opportunity now to call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu because they know that the money that the federal government gave them has finished. We don't know whether IPOB Directorate of State actually did this, because believe me, who wants to believe this fact? Who wants to believe this fact? I don't even really believe that anybody from IPOB will do this rubbish that Ross has said. Yes, although IPOB itself have not said anything concerning this accusation that Ross is saying. No. Yes, official IPOB have not said anything concerning what Ross is said. Because everybody was like, this accusation is not something you should just take lightly. But do you notice about it? What is saying that the IPOB Directorate of State collected like $2 million from the federal government to sell out in Nnamdi Kanu, and to also sell out ESN and Simon Ekpa. That they have collected the money now, they've collected, they have finished the money now. They're now calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu because of the money has finished. Mhm. That is what Ross is saying that before they were not calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, but now that they see that they have to call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, so it's not as if it is suspicious. They're not calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that they committed a crime that can never be forgotten. At this point in time, I myself, I don't know what to believe, but I'm not sure the IPOB that he's talking about, the IPOB Directorate of State, which is capable of doing this. I myself, so I'll just tell us, just be wary of all this big accusation. No. Maybe we go talk something outside. Yes. At this point in time, Biafran supporters who are listening to this news, who have read the headline, are like, really, is this really what is happening in Biafra at this point in time? I normally say that you see this pursuit for Biafra, it has already been divided. We have Simon Ekpa and his followers there, people like Ross and so on and so forth, and Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. At this point in time, even IPOB have denied knowing Simon Ekpa or any of his goons. They say they don't know him. Anything that he does, they don't care about it. That they don't want to tell him. They don't just know him. They just distance themselves from Simon Ekpa and anything he does. Believe me, they distance themselves from Simon Ekpa and anything he does. So making this big accusation on an iPod, we have to check whether this guy actually knows what he's saying. No. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you have to first check whether this guy actually knows what he's saying. What do you guys think concerning this update? Because believe me, I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't even know what to think anymore. Well, let's just go and look at what Ross said for us today. Well, Ross made a huge accusation on his for official Twitter account saying that DOS collected $9 million bribe in exchange for facilitating Kanu's release by the Nigerian government. Well, this post alone, a lot of people are talking about it. That's deepened divisions within the Biafra movement because people don't know what to take anymore. Like I said earlier. Well, in the first statement that Ross wrote that I'm still wondering how those of you who sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for $9 million, how did you know it is $9 million that's the exact amount that is sold? Okay, let's go for that. I said that they will still come out now and cry for his release. If I may ask, does it mean that the money that the federal government gave you has finished? Okay, because the money has finished, you are now realized that you have committed an unforgivable crime. DOS, you sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to the zoo, you sold ESN to the zoo. What is the thing you are looking for? That is what Ross said. One more. I just really hope that I'm kind of be free from all these problems that he's facing at this point in time because you see this Biafra movement, it need a leader, and Nnamdi is a leader. He started it and it will finish. He will get what he wants. Yeah, Nnamdi is the leader because believe me, as per saying Nnamdi is in jail, is affecting a lot of things, not just the southeast but IPOP too. Mm-hmm. We need to clarify a lot of truth will come out when Nnamdi will be freed. I'm telling you, a lot of truth to come out when Nnamdi will be free. And what do you guys think? Tell me what do you guys think? Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. Then tap the subscribe button as the bigger done with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.